another edition of Jofo in the Ring. And yes, my name is Frank Jofo, and we all know who this is. This is PJ Savage. What's going on, PJ?
Man, it's an honor to hear. Here we go again, baby. I love hearing that. That gets me riled up, baby.
It's been a while.
Going.
It's been a while. What's going on with you, PJ? A lot of big things are happening. Upper Limit Wrestling this Sunday. You're going to be participating in a four-way match and as well in a battle royal to crown the first ever world champion. How do you feel? What's going on?
Man, there's a lot going on this weekend, man. But like you said, Upper Limit Wrestling this Sunday, their second ever show. And I'm going for the gold, baby. And I have an opinion on that, man. I was always the guy, especially after I once I hit the indie scene and left Johnny Rod's.
Okay.
I didn't want the title. I didn't want no one's belt. I wanted to be the guy that didn't need the belt. I wanted to be the guy that walked in and you respected me for who I was and you knew what I was going to bring to the table. But I got to be honest with you, man. To be the first ever Upper Limit champion, I want it. I want it.
I could see it in your eyes. You know what? Like last time we talked, you were on top of the fucking world. In my eyes, man, honestly, you were hot. And then the pandemic hit. But then you kept on fucking, you kept on working hard, and look where you are right now. You're one step away from becoming the first ever Upper Limit champion. And honestly, I think you're gonna pull it off this Sunday,
man. And to be honest, look, man, there's a lot of responsibility that comes in with being a champion, and to be their first ever heavyweight champion, their first ever champion to represent that company, no matter how far that company goes, wherever it is. 5-10 years from now, to be the inaugural, to be the guy that they show the picture of, this was our first ever. Of course. I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that responsibility. I'm the guy to put this blue brand on, and I'm going to take it somewhere, man. Because
you know what? When people look back on it 5-10 years from now, hey, who was the first ever Upper Limit champion? And I want to see PJ Savage there, and I think you're going to be able to pull it off. The guys you're going to be facing in there, there's one guy that comes to mind every time, and every time I see him wrestle, he always opens my eyes. Lugursky. He's a big boy, and I know he's going to be in that match. But let's talk about the four-way match. Who's going to be in that match? Who's going to be going down for the count in that match versus you?
All right. So the four-way match is me, Joe Scott, Chris Taylor. I faced him in the first ever inaugural event for Upper Limit Wrestling, Square One.
That's the guy that you didn't take the submission off there. You were giving him the
I wanted to keep it in, man. He deserved it a little bit, man.
I saw that.
And you know me, man. I'm savage, man. We keep the pain going. I like it. You scream a little louder, maybe I'll let go, you know. And the fourth man in that match is actually a good friend of mine. It's a person I've trained with, person I came up through the ranks. Dare I say I kind of took him under my wing, Boujii. And this match it's gonna be one hell of a match, man. It's gonna be something, and I'm not holding back. No. That's the thing a lot of people need to understand. Just because I have that 30-man battle royal later that night, I'm not pulling any punches. I'm not pulling any stops. I'm not trying to conserve energy. I'm coming into that match and I'm gonna punch everybody in the face. I'm gonna need everybody's teeth out. I don't care how close we are. I don't care how good friends we are. We grew up, or if I wrestled you at the last show, I'm gonna beat you down, and then I'm gonna get into that 30-man Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna be crowned the first ever ULW champion.
You just painted the picture that I'm gonna see this Sunday. You know what? To say that it's and I know that it's in Boonton, if I'm pronouncing that right, Boonton, New Jersey, the event,
Boonton,
right?
New Jersey, man. Yeah.
Have you ever fought in that area before, or what's the story? That facility there before? So you know what's going on. We know what's surrounding you that night.
Yeah, Savage is gonna be a little comfortable that night. You know, that's scary for a lot of other guys there, man. Me walking into an event, and it's been pretty much like that the past 6-7 months going in, I'm just getting more and more comfortable, and that's making me more and more dangerous. Like I'm not nervous anymore. I'm not, even though I wasn't hardly nervous before, but that's completely gone. And I'm just coming in. I'm ready to show up, show out, and tear the roof off a place. But now I'm coming for gold, man. I'm coming for a title. I'm coming to represent a company. So that's going to be a different type of Savage you're going to see Sunday night.
You know what? I could see that title around your waist. And speaking about titles, we just witnessed somebody that you fought in the past before, Bobby Lashley, who was the WWE champion for a couple of months, and he lost it to Big E. No shame in that. He cashed in the Money in the Bank. It's not a problem. But I know that you faced Bobby Lashley. What do you think he's thinking about right now? Like after losing the title now?
Man, big props out to Big E, man. Yeah. It was a long time coming. It's a feel-good moment to sit there and watch. But when it comes to Bobby Lashley, man, nothing but props to him with the reign that he had.
Yeah.
He was on Raw, became kind of the secondary brand, and he carried that. He was a champion that you remembered. The WWE title didn't become devalued. He elevated it. It was something of a focus. And man, I'm proud of him and all he accomplished. But he's probably sitting there wanting to get it back. But man,
that's for sure. Like
I
can see
me a receipt. He speared me through a barricade, and I can't wait. I'm telling you, the first day I ever show up, whatever company I'm at, if he's there, the first night in, I'm gonna spear him through whatever barricade they're holding up. And that's gonna be just how I come out. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
Because that match there, you guys are two big men, and you guys threw it down. And I would love to see that happen. If it's in an independent scene or maybe one day in the WWE, NXT, you never know what the future holds. But now that NXT is changing up, they want to go with a bigger, younger roster. Hey, maybe the call comes to you one day. You never know. So you got to keep your finger on the pulse. You got to be ready. And like you said before, this Sunday, I'm sure you are ready for this big match. Is there anybody else that we have to look out for in upper limit wrestling besides you? Because I know that you're the front runner for this title.
Besides me, man, no, there's no one else. No, I'm joking. Jay Boujii is one of those sneaky guys that will always find a way to come out on top. That's just how he is. And if he doesn't come on top, you're gonna hear about it all night. Okay. So he tends to get his way anyway. But Wrecking Ball Lugursky's been tearing up the independent scene. Not like me, but he's been tearing up the independent scene. He's been out here for a while, so he has that veterans backing behind him, and a lot of companies are trusting him, letting him into places, and he's doing well for himself, man. He's a person I definitely got my eye on. I can't wait to get that singles match versus him. We're probably going to break the ring that night.
The thing is, the advantage of being a bigger guy in a battle royal, it's going to take more than one guy to throw you out. So
see, that's the thing. It's going to take more than one guy to take out Wrecking Ball, but it's going to take one Savage.
Yeah,
that's all you need to take out a Wrecking Ball. Just one Savage. That's all you need. There's some other guys, man. King G's been around the scene. Brooklyn Outlaw. Donovan, he's a guy to watch. Average Joe Scott, Gabe Sky, Chris Capundi.
Is Average Joe Scott? Is it? If I'm not mistaken, if I
above average.
Is he? No, that was the one I was going to ask. But that's his hometown, if I'm not mistaken.
Boonton
New Jersey. So he might have the hometown crowd, but we're going to see if that's going to be an advantage to him in the ring come this Sunday.
That's the type of stuff that I thrive in. If I get to walk in. And he's in that match with me at the beginning of that night. And if I walk in and the crowd's hot just for him, I'm going to even beat him down even more. Like that's just energy that I'm going to feed off of. Any energy in that building that night, I'm going to take it. I'm going to make it my own. And that place is just going to be one word.
I think you're on the top of your game. You're in probably the best shape of your life right now. You're going to be fighting in 2 matches. So is it the strategy going in, maybe not giving your all in that first match? Because it doesn't have nothing to do with the battle royal, but the battle royal is the mecca of your not your career, of your career in upper limit wrestling. So what's the strategy going into these 2 matches here on that night?
To be honest, I don't know how to take my foot off the pedal. So that's just not for me. That's just not something that's in my psyche. I'm just that type of guy that 100% of the time I'm going 200 miles per hour. So yeah, in the back of my mind, it's like maybe you could just take your foot off the pedal for a little bit. No, because anytime I'm in the ring, I'm there to make my mark. I'm there to make an impact. I'm there to show everyone I'm Savage. So any chance I get, whether it's 30 seconds in the ring or an hour in the ring, I'm going to show you and everyone else in that arena that night what Savage is. So there's no way I'm taking the foot off the pedal, man.
What?
I'm going in with no game plan. The only game plan I'm going in there with is punch everyone in the face and throw them out the ring. That's Savage.
We got some interesting people. We got some great fans here, as usual. The Jofo Mafia, Mela, Saf, Steph, and we have as well as depraved KJ. But show everybody what I taught you, PJ. Is this one of your buddies that's going to be looking out for you that night?
Man, KJ pops up everywhere. I had a heavy hand in training KJ. That's why he's saying show everybody what he taught me. But KJ's cool, man. Shout out to KJ. Shout out to everybody down at Gleason.
We even got another five. This is a buddy of yours too, Ryan Lefebvre. Saw Jay Boujii at PJ at the XWA Extreme Rumble. They tore it up. My guy PJ, much love, brother. Rest in peace, Big Jim. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Big Jim. Man, and concerning this weekend too, I'm doing a special tribute show on Saturday for Big Jim in Connecticut. And then I'm wrestling later on that night in Jersey on Saturday. I'm wrestling twice again, a tag match and another Rumble. And then Sunday is Upper Limit Wrestling, man. Big shout out to the Big Jim Mission, man. I write his name inside of my boots. A lot of people don't know. All the people I love and hold to my heart, and people that's passed, write their name inside of my boots. And Jim's always going to walk through the curtain with me.
So other than that, other companies that you're fighting for, like you said, a couple of other ones. You want to name a couple of them and tell them where you're going to be wrestling on top of Upper Limit Wrestling as well after you win the championship this Sunday?
There we go. You see, you speaking my language, baby. You speak my language. Yeah, man. One of the promotions I'm proud to be a part of is IWA. IWA is Saturday night. It's a heated rivalry I'm going into versus some guys named Too Good or whatever their name is. I don't really remember their names. And then I'm entering in a Rumble for a shot at another heavyweight title that night, which I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win 2 Rumbles this weekend, and face the heavyweight champion over at IWA named TJ Marconi. If I can, just for like 10 seconds.
Oh, go for it, buddy.
I just want to shoot a message. Yours. I just want to shoot a message out to TJ Marconi.
All yours.
TJ Marconi, you've been asking for someone to go toe-to-toe with you. You have a Savage in your locker room. You are on purposely not looking my way. How about you shut your mouth up and stop telling everybody you got a story to tell and face me one-on-one? Look, I'm going to earn my shot to beat your ass, TJ. But I'm going to tell you this right now. This isn't just going to be one match. It isn't just going to be one thing. This is going to go off a long time. And Savage is going to torment you. You can't lace my boots, and you can't go with me on the mic. So TJ Marconi, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Thank you for that, Jofo. Thank you.
That challenge is set right there. You know what? I'd be afraid. I'm not a wrestler here, but you know what? I'm sure you would smash this guy a beating. But
man,
but honestly, man, like I said, I have a lot of good friends like yourself. Meadowlands Monster, Rick Recon, Haram, all these guys in the States. So you guys are killing it out there. And Montreal, the wrestling is coming back. Honestly, I have shot your names to a lot of promoters here in Montreal and in Quebec as well. I want to see you guys wrestle the guys in Canada and Montreal, maybe the IWS or the XCW. The challenge have been set. It would be great. You said you've never wrestled in Canada, right?
No, it's a dream of mine, man. It's on the bucket list. I think it would have happened if it wasn't for the pandemic. But Canada and PJ Savage is definitely something that needs to happen. Man, Bret Hart's the person that got me into wrestling. So it's just something I need to experience and be a part of. Canada is so rich in wrestling. I got so much respect for Canada. And there's a couple places on this world, on this earth, that you look at as wrestling capitals: New York, Chicago, LA, Canada, Japan. They're all
Japan. Even talking about exactly the West Coast there.
They're all up there, man. But Canada is something that needs to happen. Who knows, man? Maybe I'm gonna be the guy that takes that Upper Limit Championship everywhere I go. Come on, baby. I'm gonna win that belt, take it to Canada with me, and let's do some things.
I've always said like all these other companies, like let's say you win the title this Sunday, you go to another company and you defend it. You defend it in Canada. That's something like we laugh and we argue about the forbidden door with AEW and WWE and that. But why aren't they doing it in the indie scene more? I would love to see it.
There's a couple places, but I mean, of course, if you want to get to look into the back door, there's a lot of politics that goes into it. You don't want your guy to lose. They don't want their guy to lose.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot that goes into it. But there's one place, definitely, a place called Sanctuary that I wrestle in all the time. Sanctuary is an amazing place, and their forbidden door is always open. So I'm telling you this right now. After I win the Upper Limit Wrestling Championship, I'm gonna take that belt to Sanctuary and defend it there for the first time.
That's amazing.
Definitely in plans.
Who's the first guy you want to call out right there and then?
Man, look, this is another clip for Jofo, baby. A lot of people have been wanting to see PJ Savage versus Jacob Fatu, the MLW heavyweight champion. And me and him have crossed paths a lot. He's a great dude. He's an amazing person. But me and him really want to fight each other. Me and him really want to tear the house down. So Jacob Fatu and PJ Savage might be that first match for that Upper Limit Wrestling title. Never know, baby.
I see his style, and it's similar to yours. You guys would have a brawl in the ring, man. Brawl.
It would be a sight to see. It definitely would be.
And the guys from GSW, you haven't gotten contacted by them to go fight in their federation as well? Or I've seen some great things going down there too at GSW.
Look, if I was GSW, I would be a little afraid to let a Savage into it. GSW needs to put up a shut up and just bring me in. It just has to happen. I'm popping up everywhere. The 6 months that I've been on the indie scene, 6-7 months that I've been on the indie scene, I actually announced I was going on the indies on Jofo the first time I was here.
Exactly.
I've literally been with 16 promotions now.
It's growing
strong, adding some more to the name. Shout out to XWA, Mike Antonucci, Jose Garcia, two of the smartest guys in the business. I'm proud to be a part of XWA. IWA, Upper Limit Wrestling, Titan Championship Wrestling. Titan Championship Wrestling has been amazing for me. It was one of the first places besides Upper Limit to give me a chance. I'm adding them, baby. It's coming. And I just want to be that guy, man. I just want to be that guy that keeps going and keep pushing the envelope and keeps adding to it, you know?
See, the one thing that I hope maybe in the future for Upper Limit Wrestling is maybe like people like myself that I won't be able to go to New Jersey to watch this event. Maybe they'll have like a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live or maybe a paid subscription or something to check this out because it's very hard these days. I have independent wrestling that site the live streaming
IWTV.
I have it. So I've seen a couple of matches that you've been in there, and it's nice to see the independent side of wrestling instead of always watching WWE and AEW. It's great to see these independent wrestlers go because, like I said, man, the future is right in front of us, and if they don't see it, I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, man. Because there's a lot of guys, especially you. And guys, like I said, like I hate to say it, but guys like Jeremy Prophet and Meadowlands Monster, these guys, they need a platform. You got to wrestle. You got to show people wrestle because I know, and I tell Jeremy this every time. I go, it's enough with the talk. Everybody knows you could talk. Wrestle, God damn it. Show these people how good you are. And when people see how good you are, they see how good these other guys are. Hey, and it's like, wow, I want to watch these guys. I want to keep, I want to support them. So it goes both ways, I find.
Yeah, and I feel like, honestly, I haven't even shown my true talent inside of a wrestling ring. I haven't really truly shown what I could do. Like on IWTV, I wrestled for Invictus on IWTV. And I was in a Rumble. I was in a tag match. I'm not really a tag team guy. You know, you put me in a tag team and I'll get the job done because that's what I do. But this the 25th coming up, I wrestle at Invictus, and I'm also wrestling in Titan Championship Wrestling, two promotions I'm proud to be with. But I get to face Boujii in a singles match. And that match, I'm going to show everybody what I'm about. This Saturday, I'm going to show people what I'm about. This is a brand new Savage that's just coming forth that has all the confidence in the world. There's nothing that can stop me because I have nothing to lose. Yeah. So it's just another person. It's a brand new me that's coming forward now.
So we have Jess Sorrell from Australia, and she's dying to see you there. Come do a tour in Australia.
It'll be an honor to go to Australia. All the great wrestlers that came out of Australia, man. It'll be an honor to go kill down there.
But another thing, so in this, is there any other significant matches that are happening besides the ones you're going to be in on Upper Limit Wrestling this Sunday?
Oh man, there's a whole bunch of like some.
I saw there's a women's match as well.
Yeah, we got Gabby Ortiz
Yeah.
and Adena Steele going against each other. Two talented women on the independent scene, killing it, going everywhere. Everywhere they go, they're absolutely killing it. That's gonna be a sight to see. You got Brooklyn Donovan. He's going against. I don't even know who he's going against. I'm blanking right now.
One guy that I like his name because I'm not a New York guy, but I'm a big fan of the New York baseball scene. Is Jeter? His name is Jeter.
King Jeter. King Jeter is a good dude, man. He's like a teddy bear in the back, but he's one angry big monster out there.
He looks like a tough guy, man. He looks like a tough. Is he going to be in the Rumble as well?
I don't know.
There's a lot of surprises for the Rumble. There's not.
Yes.
I think there's a couple of people that are named for the Rumble, but there's a lot of surprises. So you never know who you're gonna see.
No, you never know at all. That it's gonna be it's a Rumble, so it's gonna be full of surprises. The card's pretty set. I know we got Gabe Sky versus Chris, his trainer. There's a lot of Brother Greatness versus Johnny Santos. Johnny Santos is a good friend of mine. Brother Greatness is hot on the mic. Upper Limit Wrestling has a lot of talent, and they're definitely going to showcase it come Sunday.
The announcer, what's his name? He always I forget his name now. It's bothering
me. Ryan.
He was the guy that was doing the promo on Twitter there for the matches, and that he seems like a great guy. That guy. He's going to be doing the announcing for the event. Do you know?
Yeah,
that?
I got a bone to pick with him though because he left my match out. So you can't go promoting any event that I'm on and you don't promote Savage. Savage is the person that brings in the views. Savage is the guy that sells the tickets. Savage is the guy that gets all the chants and all the people going. And I'm the guy that blows the roof off the place. So you can't go promoting a show and not naming me. You just can't do it. You can't do it. So when I see you this weekend, Ryan, you got something coming, baby. You got something coming.
How's the I know that we're going through a pattern here of COVID. Everything's going well, everything's going bad. How's it going for you where you are right now?
New York is in a weird place because it's kind of the Delta variant that's going around in the United States. But it's like a lot of places want to pull back again.
Okay.
But the world, New York, is just not letting them. They're just like, no. We're too far ahead.
I know.
Let's do this. We're here. You got the vaccine mandate and all that stuff going on here. But man, it's weird. The shows are still going. The shows are still hot. Man, the indie scene is probably the hottest it's ever been right now because people are just waiting to see wrestling come back.
Were you affected by the flood that happened I think a week ago or something?
No, man. I got so lucky. I got so lucky that I just wasn't. Me and my family were blessed to just not be affected by it. But the place I went to go wrestle to, I wrestled that weekend. They were affected by it. The whole area of the ring got flooded and they had sand all around the ring. But
it's a bash at the beach event that happened there. But no, because I think for us now, because we're in a little bit of a standstill because we have to be able to be double vaccinated to go anywhere now. So you have to have a passport. You have to prove that you're vaccinated, or else you're not allowed into these facilities or bars or restaurants now. So it's to say, like, and I'm sure for wrestlers it's the same thing too. So it kind of sucks in a way, but at least you're keeping everybody safe around you. And I guess that those are the protocols you have to go through with COVID and everything. But for traveling wise, for you guys, like you within state to state, is there a problem with you guys traveling state to state or
surprisingly no? Like and I'll travel within 4 or 5 states in the same day.
Okay, wow.
And no one really says anything. No one really checks anything. It's just once you get into those highly populated areas, that's when it's like, oh, do you have your vaccine card? Are you vaccinated? Or make sure you're wearing a mask. Okay. Outside of New York, it's very lax. Yeah. It's just very lax. It's like people don't even expect you to walk in with your mask. You put it on just to show courtesy and stuff. But there's no signs, nothing like that.
So we got a comment here from Jose Claudia Garcia. Savage is lucky Jose Perez is retired.
Man. Look.
Elaborate on that.
So I spoke on XWA a little while ago. That's the Jose Garcia I was speaking of. Okay. He's one of the smartest people in this business. He'll sit there and watch a match. He's kind of like that Yoda of XWA. He just sits there and watches. And then when you come back through the curtain, he has point A, B, C, D, everything run down, and he tells you what you did wrong and how you can make it better. Honestly, Jose was one of the people that kind of polished me up the past couple months. And
there's nothing wrong with that too, right?
No,
you're always learning every day, right? So
you're gonna continue to learn and grow in this business. I'm just starting, so I got a whole bunch of learning to get to. But I can't wait for XWA to come back, man. I got my eye on gold over at XWA.
Ooh.
So XWA is one of those places it's pretty good to be at, man. So big shout out to Jose. And who knows, man? Look, let's another match. XWA comes back. The first match they need to put on is PJ Savage versus Jose Garcia.
There you go,
Let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen, baby.
And you know what? I think you bringing in that upper limit title there would be even a cherry on top too for Jose to take that challenge too. So here we go.
Man, there we go. Like, and I'm telling you right now, I am the guy that's gonna carry whatever brand I represent. I'm gonna carry it better than anybody else can. I'm at the most places. I'm seeing the most faces. I'm traveling everywhere. And this is just the beginning. It's international bookings. It's everything coming my way. I'm going to be that guy that takes that upper limit wrestling title, take it everywhere, and build up that name of upper limit wrestling. Because anywhere I represent, it's going to be number one.
So I think Jose's agreeing with us here. So book it, bitch, run. Here we go.
Oh, man. Let's go. Let's set it up.
We'll set it up. Maybe we'll even have both you guys on one time. We'll set up that match even further on that. But PJ, honestly, I could see you with that title this Sunday. I cannot wait. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I will not be there, but I will have my finger on the pulse, waiting for that update for you to be the next upper limit championship, upper limit champion, wrestling champion, my friend. So good luck to you on Sunday. Do you want to tell everybody where they could find you on social media?
Yeah, man. It's PJ Savage everywhere. PJ Savage on Instagram, PJ Savage _, PJ Savage _ on Twitter, ProWrestlingTees.com/PJ Savage. YouTube is PJ Savage. Come find me wherever, man. Hit me up on the DMs. I talk to all the people that support. I love all you guys. The Jofo Mafia has followed me ever since that first show. They've been supporters. They've been people that I can count on. I love all you guys. I love Jofo. Jofo represents the wrestling business in Canada. And you guys put it on your back, and I'm proud to be a part of Jofo. I'm proud to be on your show.
You're gonna make me cry now, PJ.
Man, I'm proud. This is one of the places I'm proud to be a part of. And one thing that I need to make happen is whatever show that I'm on, and if you're in the audience or you're there, you're gonna bring me out by saying, "Here we go."
Oh my God,
it's gotta happen.
That's a done deal. Done.
There we go.
We'll make it happen. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. It might even happen in Canada, because I'm gonna get you here in Canada in a match with a big federation here, IWS or somebody here.
I saw IWS, baby. I saw IWS. Hey, upper limit management. Let's set this up. Let me go defend that belt at IWS versus Jeremy Prophet or whoever else they got. Let's set this up, baby. Let's set this up.
The champion right now is Speedball Mike Bailey. I could see a sick match.
Oh man, I saw that sick move he hit to win that match. So maybe a knee would come across his chin too. And I'll bring 2 belts back to the state with me. Why not, baby?
All right, PJ. So honestly, man, I want to thank you for for coming on to the show. We're going to be cheering you on this Sunday, as well as all the Jofo Mafias that were in the chat here tonight. We had Mel Asaf, we had Anik, Olga, Steph, Emily, Jess Sorrell. We even had one of your rivals here, Jose Garcia. So we're going to see. There's another match to come. So we might have another live interview on Jofo in the Ring with you and Jose down the line. But PJ, thank you very much for tuning in, for coming on the show. And honestly, great things are coming your way this Sunday. I cannot wait to see that strap on your shoulder, buddy.
Appreciate you, baby. Jofo just got savage again.
You're the man. Thanks, man. And have a good night, everybody. And remember, wrestling is life.
Here we go.
Oh.